Hi there, Jeffrey Rhoades from Experimental Homesteader, Exotic Gardening, and Sheri and Richerson.com. Please subscribe. Well, it's getting warmer. Definitely getting warmer in the building. Wow, okay. Came in and got busy on stuff. Got the back aisle squared away eventually. Every time I turned around, there was something else that needed to be done for today in the back aisle. But eventually, I finally got things squared off and had a chance to get over and do the shelves. Shelves was really small today. It took me about 3 hours total, and I actually had an interruption in there that took a little bit of time because I had to go back to the back aisle and finish some stuff. But I kind of wish I'd gotten to the shelves a little sooner. That's what I was hoping for. I'd asked to, when I got done with lunch, come back there and knock out the shelves and then go back to back aisle, but they wanted back aisle finished first before I did any shelves. Because if I'd have been able to get to the shelves after lunch, I'd have had both carts emptied, so they would have been able to finish the pick. As it is, they got one cart done, so I got half the pick for tomorrow back there. Milk cart's not bad, but the shelves I can already tell are pretty good sized, so it's going to take a little bit of time tomorrow to get through the shelves. Back aisle's going to take a while. Heather's coming in early tomorrow again. Hopefully she can get a chunk of back aisle done. Maybe we can get some help over to do some of the back aisle. I don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm not gonna hold my breath type of hopeful, but I'm hoping maybe they'll get somebody. I did get the glass and I got the BSDCs and most of the UPS cart done. Found out today that the new people that we have, the one girl is training on knobs and pulls, in part because we have problems. We only have a couple of people that know the job, and so if one or the other is gone, it's a strain on them. With somebody else that knows the job, it'll alleviate some of the headaches that they've been encountering. We've got a new guy that's working in draughts right now, learning it, and seems to be picking it up real quick. But he's actually going to be a picker and picking back aisle, which is what I've been doing, and I'm hopeful that he will be able to jump back there and help eventually and allow me to go back to doing shelves and paneling. Because with him, if he learns it, which right now we don't really have anybody to train him. They don't really want me training him to do back aisle. I'm too slow. But when Connor comes back, they can have Connor train him, or April possibly, once Connor is back and can take over doing molding again, because that's what April's doing right now. She was supposed to come back and do back aisle, but she's been doing molding because Connor is out. But when Connor comes back, then he could be this new guy could be trained in back aisle to help April do back aisle, which will allow me to go to shelves, and I can do my paneling and my shelves, and that'll free Josh up because he's been doing the paneling, and that takes him away from doing RRs. So that'll free him up to go back to just doing RRs, which will allow them to finish a little sooner, or at least to finish. They've been a little bit behind here and there, so, but you know, things are starting to come together. I found out that Tony, the guy that went out with the hernia, is slated to come back on Monday, and Jenny was saying she's going to put him working over in draughts, basically boxing up the draughts for a little while before she puts him back dealing with the molding boxes, putting them on carts and verifying and all of that, so as to ease him back into the job a little bit rather than just throwing him back into a heavy lifting position after hernia surgery. So kind of a light duty or a lighter duty job for a little bit. But he's supposed to be back Monday. The following Monday, Connor comes back. So things are starting to look up. So if we can manage to not lose anybody else at this point, things are definitely looking brighter. We're not absolutely 100% that we're moving to a new building, but it's looking more and more like that's the probability. Now, the new building, I mean, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump over, but I know it's going to be a logistic nightmare for a little while. But it sounds like it's almost definite that we're going over there. My understanding is there's air conditioning in that building. Now, whether they will run the air conditioning for us in that building, I don't know. I'm kind of doubtful that they will. But if they do, it will make for a much nicer work environment. It won't be nearly as hot. And I've dealt with the heat in this building for 8 years now, and I know there's people that have been in there for 20 years dealing with it, but 8 years is enough for me. But you know, that's if we actually do move and if they run the air conditioning for us. So anyways, I think that's going to do it for tonight. Please subscribe, give us thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below. We will see everybody tomorrow. Stay safe out there.